Do I need a bottle opener? Oh. Huh? Hi, hello, and welcome to today's video. My name is Courtney. If this is the first video of mine that you are watching, welcome. If not, welcome back. And to everybody, welcome to the very first video in my Summer Seltzer series. Okay, so I'm sure many of us, most of us, have probably noticed that seltzers, alcohol-based seltzers to be specific, have kind of just taken over. Like, I cannot go to a store now without seeing so many different types of seltzers, and from like every brand. Like, it feels like every brand is putting out their own low calorie, low sugar, low carb, hopefully tasty drinks, seltzers. But to be fair, they're even going as far as like vodka mixed drinks and like tequila mixed drinks, and I don't really think you can call those seltzers, but they're an abundance of those are also showing up as well. And I feel like it's hard not to look at all of these and see them and go, which ones do I get? Like, there's so many choices, it's overwhelming which ones are good. So I thought, why not take it upon myself to do some of the work for you, to take one for the team, as I like to try to tend to do. I did that not long ago for the Peeps video, so I guess I'm gonna do it again for the summer and take one for the team and taste test a bunch of different seltzers. So I think I'm going to do a few different types of videos. I'm going to do ones like I do today where it's centered around just one brand, i.e. Topo Chico, or probably next week's, maybe the week after video, which is going to be the Alani New seltzers. But then I'm also going to do ones because I recently found from Bud Light, they are sour seltzers, and Bud Light has like 3 or 4 of their own different seltzer packs. So I'm going to do one video that is all Bud Light things, and then I'm happy and open to doing a video that is like 2 or 3 different random other brands. So if there are specific ones that you're curious about and you would like to see, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know if there's other of the specific Bud Light ones that you want to see, because yeah, I'm excited to take one for the team and try this out. And all I know is that at a certain point in summer, I am going to have a party and have all my friends over and force feed seltzers upon them. Just kidding, I will not be force feeding them. Do not force feed alcohol upon people. But anyways, yeah, so without further ado, I think it's time to start taste testing. All right, and so up first today, we have Topo Chico. Let's talk a little bit about its specs, if you will. There are 12-ounce cans in here. There are 4 different flavors. The alcohol percentage is 4.7%. They are 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and they have added minerals for taste. Okay, so the flavors are tropical mango, strawberry guava, tangy lemon lime, and exotic pineapple. Okay, so I should start off by saying I've never actually tried Topo Chico, just like regular mineral water. So I grabbed one to right that wrong. So this is just their carbonated mineral water. That's just like the item that they're most known for. They do also have one that's like with a twist of lime or with a twist of lemon or both or something like that. But they only had like 12 packs wherever I found them, and I was not about to buy a 12 pack of the other flavors, so I just got their regular, but so I can at least know what their base product tastes like. Do I need a bottle opener? Okay. Okay, that's actually a lot more intriguing than I thought it was going to be. I think it's because, so the bubbles, I think they're super tiny. I think that's what it is, that it makes it almost extra carbonated, that you get like that almost spicy feeling on your tongue sometimes with carbonation, but there's no flavor or anything because it's just water. I mean, other than like, but no, you don't even really get like, I'm the type of person that I would say, yeah, like water, different waters have different flavors, different waters taste different. This just leaves you with like nothing in your mouth. Huh? That's super interesting. If you have ever had a Topo Chico, please let me know your thoughts on it. If you've never tried it, I'd kind of recommend trying it to see what I mean, but like I'm very curious what other people think of this. Interesting. Okay, let's try the flavors. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start with the lemon lime, the tangy lemon lime. I feel like that's the most basic, generic type flavor, I guess, I think. I don't know. We're gonna start there and see how we feel about it. I'm gonna be burping so much throughout and after this video. Don't worry, you won't see any of them, but like, know that I will be. Okay, so to start off, it smells like Sprite. Oh, okay. For a sparkling water, it has a lot more flavor than I was expecting. That's delicious. Okay, so if you have ever had sparkling ice, they are flavored carbonated water that taste closer to like soda than they do to carbonated water. Like they're a bit more syrupy, if that makes sense. So their lemon lime flavor tastes very, very, very close to Sprite. And so I would say that this tastes almost like that, just less syrupy. It's not as thick. And then there's like that just like tiny difference of flavor that you know is coming from the alcohol. But at the same time, you don't really get much of an alcohol flavor. It's very smooth. It very much just reminds me of lemon lime sparkling water. Like the alcohol taste is not strong at all. I am so pleasantly surprised. I thought this being the most like basic flavor that I wouldn't like it as much, and I also thought that because there's sparkling water, they would have more of the sparkling water essence, where this has much more flavor than a typical sparkling water does. Now, to be fair, I did not get to try their flavored version of sparkling water, so I don't know, like I don't have that to compare it to, but like, all right. Like the lemon flavor in there is almost reminding me of the lemon flavor that's in a lemon Starburst. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with tropical mango next. I just sat here for like a good solid second, like staring at the other cans, because typically when I do these taste testings, I'm a very save the best for last kind of person, so I save whatever I'm hoping is gonna be the best for last. But all of these flavors are fun flavors, and that set the hopes so high that like I don't really care. So these are in a very random order today. Ooh, they smell wonderful. Wow, okay, I don't know how to really describe the flavor of this. It's just very fruity. Like you get mango, but then you get a couple other flavors mixed in. I must say one of my issues with like Trulies is that they don't have enough flavor. These have what I personally think Trulies are missing when it comes to flavor. And it's funny because of the two that I've tried so far, I don't really think I like either of them better. I think they're both on the same level of being really good, which is obviously a good thing. All right, we're going to move on to exotic pineapple. Now, I will say that pineapple in general, just like fresh pineapple, is my favorite food, like favorite food. So that does mean that this flavor is set at a little bit of a higher standard, but I'm also vastly aware that pineapple flavored things tend to miss the mark. Like while pineapple is my favorite food, I don't gravitate towards pineapple flavored things because they're usually nowhere near as good. But let's see what they can do. All I know is that it's a really good thing my boyfriend is coming over not long after I film this, because I'm gonna have 4 of these open sitting in front of me when I'm done, and I definitely don't need to drink them all by myself. Okay, it has a very pineapple smell. Okay, so that one has, I would say, the least flavor of all of them. It has an okay pineapple flavor, but it's kind of muted. It's not bad, but it's not great. It's definitely my least favorite of the 3 so far. All right. Last but quite obviously not least, we have strawberry guava. Ooh. Okay, I think this one's my favorite smelling so far. Meh, but taste is okay. See, that's really interesting. That the lemon lime and the mango were super flavorful, and to me had so much more flavor than like a Truly, that I was like, these are so much better. I could easily see myself sitting there sipping on these. Whereas the pineapple and now also the strawberry guava, the flavors are a bit more muted. They aren't as powerful. They're there. They're good. They just remind me more of a seltzer that doesn't have a ton of flavor, as opposed to the first 2 that did have a ton of flavor. But with that being said, they still don't have any like weird wonky alcohol taste, no like aftertaste, no gross during taste either. So overall, I would say I think if you are a fan of hard seltzers that have a bit more flavor, these are probably ones you're going to want to go for. If you like tropically fruity flavors, these are great flavors. If you're a fan of Topo Chico and the way that their bubbles are, the way that their carbonation is, it's a great way to go. I think these are going to be a hit for summer. I think they'll be really fun to have for summer parties, drinking outdoors, all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, with that being said, I would love to know your thoughts if you have tried them, if you plan to, if there are other types of seltzers that you would like me to include in this series. Please let me know in the comments below. Aside from that, if you enjoyed the video, if you would subscribe and give the video a thumbs up, that would mean a lot to me. Plus, it would help you stick around for all of the fun stuff that I have coming, because it's not just seltzers. There's candy, there's frozen treats. I'm excited for summer, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, with that all being said, I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.